Hello and welcome to Metric Insights. In this video, I'm going to explain how to embed Tableau visualizations into the Metric Insights viewers. Connections to worksheets and visualizations in products like Tableau, ClickSense, Power BI, Cognos, MicroStrategy, and other BI tools are called external reports. External reports can be used as the payload for alerts and bursts, allowing you to integrate existing BI architecture using advantages that Metric Insights offers. It also allows you to integrate all your BI visualizations into common ports through Metric Insights homepage. I'm going to show you the process on a Tableau example, but the logic is going to be the same for other BI tools. So learn once and use forever. Same as with creating other elements such as metrics, regular reports, and therefore external reports, the very first step is to either make sure you have a connected data source or to create one. The video for creating a Tableau data source is already on our channel, so you can find the link in the info box. We assume that you already identified the Tableau view to be embedded into Metric Insights, so you should remember workbook and view name because you're gonna need them later. So, I'm in the data source editor, and just to make sure that all the newest published objects, reports, worksheets, data, and so on is available to me, I go to the Tableau reports list and refresh it. By the way, if you don't want all of your Tableau reports to be available here, or you don't want to wait for thousands of objects to be identified, you can choose to populate the list of external reports manually. And then you get an option to add paths to reports either one by one or as a CSV file. After confirming that the object we want is available through the data source, we're moving to the Elements tab, and you can start creating a new external report right from here. Click Add New Element, and in the opened pop-up, choose External Report. This page contains pretty much all the selections you need to make to embed a visualization to Metric Insights interface. So naturally, we should give this external report some descriptive name. What is a report type? The selected report type applies a predefined set of settings to a report, such as a source of images, downloadability, drill-down authentication, and so on. So define these settings in a report type editor once, and then save tons of time so you won't have to repeat them when creating subsequent visualizations. You can choose a report type from the drop-down list, or create one on the fly by clicking this plus button. The link to the document which describes every setting in the report type is in the info box. And same as a regular report and a metric, external reports can be dimensioned as well. This means Metric Insights can create a separate page per each filter value and instantly refine data per your selection. Why is that so helpful? You can then apply exclusive sets of alert rules to each of them, so the right visualization is sent to right people for rapid data discovery. A Tableau visualization can be delivered with the right filter values pre-selected based on your defined alert rules. Also, you can add specific filter values to digests, or exclude those that are unnecessary to you at all. We'll skip this for now, but if you want your external report to be dimensioned, you first need to create a dimension with values correlated to those in your visualization. Every element, including this external report, belongs to a specific category. Why this is helpful? It offers an easy way of controlling access to users. For example, you can add this external report to a sales category, and all users with conditional access to this category will automatically have access to all elements in it. This way, you don't have to give exclusive access to a user or group of users. The report source can be either automatic or manual. If you want to override image collection and provide a static image associated with this external report, you can set this to manual. In our case, we want to use Metric Insights to automatically go to Tableau and refresh our image with the latest available data on a schedule, so we'll choose Automatic. Since our external report is essentially a generated image, we need to specify how often this image should be refreshed. We can either choose one of the data collection triggers from the drop-down list or create one on the fly. And here, we choose a data source where we have updated the list of reports in the beginning of this video. And do you remember I told you that it's important to know your workbook and view names? This is where we need them. Tableau offers two-level hierarchy. First, you need to find the name of a workbook, and in our case, this is daily sales. And next, we define a specific view, which is sales and profit. And this is it for basics. In fact, we almost have our working inbuilt visualization now, but there's a couple of other settings that you may want to know about. The first one is Show Report In. Metric Insights provides two options for displaying the Tableau worksheets or visualizations from other BI tools. The visualizations can be embedded directly into Metric Insights application and an iframe. This allows users the ability to fully interact with Tableau within the Metric Insights container, allowing them to leave comments and use other features that Metric Insights offers. Instead, some customers prefer to have just a thumbnail stored in Metric Insights. When users click on the image from the homepage, from a generated email or from a text message, they are taken directly to the Tableau. So please note that you will only see the View button in this editor if you select Viewer here. There's also another advanced setting that you may find really helpful: collect images, always or on demand. Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. The report is going to be updated either regularly on a selected schedule or when these visualizations are actually needed, when the report is opened in the viewer or sent in a digest or so on. And this is it. We can now collect image for the first time. This was a very quick tutorial on how to create an external report in Metric Insights. As I mentioned before, this example was shown for Tableau, but it can be applied to other BI tools. To find out whether Metric Insights supports embedding live visualizations from the BI tools you work with, check out the supported plugins list by following the link in the description box. And if you have any further questions, don't hesitate to contact our support team at support@metricinsights.com.